humans fight so fiercely over power? Why are people willing to sacrifice stability, morality, even their own families, just to stay in control? For decades, these questions have been explained with simple answers: politics, greed, ideology. But one person looked at the same problem and refused to accept those explanations. He was very close to human suffering, very close to blood, disease, survival, and death. And yet, what he discovered had little to do with politics alone. His name is Dr. Aemen Bushra. Dr. Aemen is a consultant physician, a specialist in internal medicine and hematology, and a PhD researcher based in Norway, originally from Sudan. But medicine is only part of his story. He is also a widely respected intellectual voice whose writings are read and discussed internationally. And when he writes about power, he does not write as a politician. He writes as someone who understands how humans survive. Dr. Aemen Bushra has published influential articles on power, society, and human behavior in both English and Arabic, including on the platform MetaMeek. What makes his work different is not opinion, but method. He connects medicine, neuroscience, psychology, and social science to ask a deeper question. What if the struggle for power is not a moral failure, but a biological instinct? The article we are exploring today is titled, "Power for the Leg, Not Money for the Neck," a Sudanese proverb meaning, even limited power is better than abundant wealth without influence. To understand power, Dr. Aemen begins with evolution. All living organisms share two fundamental goals: survival and passing their genes to future generations. Much of human behavior, including political behavior, is driven by these goals, often unconsciously. Historically, male reproductive success has been closely linked to status, resources, and dominance. Power signaled the ability to secure food, protect offspring, and ensure continuity. In this sense, power is not merely a social construct, it is a biological signal. Dr. Aemen then takes us inside the human brain. The brain's reward system is regulated by dopamine, a chemical linked to motivation, pleasure, and self-worth. This system is not activated only by food or substances. Power activates it as well. Gaining power increases dopamine. Even anticipating power can be just as stimulating. Losing power, on the other hand, produces anxiety, frustration, and psychological stress. Like addiction, power creates tolerance. It demands more control, greater dominance, and riskier behavior. This helps explain why people in power may ignore ethical boundaries and sacrifice long-term stability for short-term dominance. Testosterone amplifies these effects, which partly explains why men, on average, display stronger tendencies toward dominance and power-seeking. Humans are also deeply social beings. Throughout history, survival depended on belonging to a group. Groups required leadership, hierarchy, and control over resources. Power within a group increased both individual and collective self-esteem. Long-term deprivation of power leads to humiliation and psychological harm. Low collective self-esteem is associated with violence, anxiety, depression, and social breakdown. These dynamics apply not only to individuals, but to entire societies. This is where Dr. Aemen turns to Sudan. Struggles over power in Sudan are often misunderstood as purely political conflicts. In reality, they are deeply psychological and social. Decades of exclusion from power and resources have created collective frustration and loss of dignity. Post-revolution negotiations are therefore not just about political positions. They are attempts to restore collective self-worth. Ignoring this reality risks reproducing the same conflicts under new political labels. His conclusion is clear. Building a stable modern society requires justice and equality. But applying these values without understanding human psychology is not enough. Power is not an elite luxury. It is tied to biology, brain chemistry, and dignity. Power itself is not evil. Like fire, it can illuminate a path or burn an entire nation. What societies need is not the elimination of power, but a deep understanding of it and the responsibility to manage it wisely.
We were normal, good, law-abiding citizens, and you guys did this to us, did this to us, did this to us, did this to us.